Hi, this is Wayne from Inkish at Printing United Expo here in Orlando. I now have the privilege to talk to my good friend Chris Mint.
Friends?
Chris?
Friends?
Friends. I think we've moved into that particular area.
Yeah.
I think we're friends.
Special friends.
Special friends. So you're the CEO of Digital Inc.,
Yeah.
a company that you formed.
This year.
It was this year, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it's not even a year old yet.
So give us a little bit more information about Digital Inc. What's that all about?
Digital Inc. is a passion for marketing, I'd say anything in the print industry.
Right.
Our secret sauce, our special spot is print software.
Right.
We love all things automation. We love finding the challenge of how software can link and bring good numbers. So we've all spent roughly about 10 years in web to print, working with the guys at Infigo, a great company, great product. But that was a really good grounding for understanding what the PSP really needs.
Right.
So we bring that creative passion, that disruptive of marketing to sort of drive the revenue, but also make sure that when we drive those orders, drive those leads, that actually what's happened to them on the workflow, and it doesn't get lost past the sales process.
Right.
So that means a lot of learning into new technologies. So we've been investing this year in AI.
Right.
It's a bit of a dirty word, to be quite honest with you, but we're very lucky in the print industry. The likes of InFocus have already guiding us on the right ways of doing it.
Right.
And then we partnered with Smart Elephant this year, Harrison Bailey, who leads that, and they are kind of our technical AI professional services collaborator. So that with the creative services gives a turnkey solution for a printer trying to go to market with POD or web to print, web to label, web to pack, right?
So it's been a busy year for you because not only have you launched your new business, you've also moved from the UK out to the Middle East.
Yeah, we've not just moved, we've actually completely emigrated. We've sold up everything now.
Right, okay.
Yeah, so our business, Digital Inc. is actually based in Ras Al Khaimah in the UAE.
Yeah.
Very exciting place. Very entrepreneurial. They're kind of trying to bring in expats to start up businesses.
Right.
They've got a thirst for print. Print's very big in the Middle East right now. Yeah. We're working with FESPA to deliver one of their shows in January in Dubai. So as a family we moved out there, but from a business standpoint it's fantastic. And then with all the global politics going on, we'll leave that there and we'll focus on this here.
So at this point, do we give a shout out to Ian Swarbrick? Because I understand you're working with
I will give a shout out to Swarbrick. He did a very important job when I arrived in Ras Al Khaimah. He showed me where the local pub was, and I'm glad to say the pub culture is alive and well in the Middle East.
I think I've been in most of them with him over the years.
Yeah.
So also as well, I mean, obviously with this show, you're one of the Printing Alliance All-Stars.
Yes.
How'd you get on that team?
I don't know, to be quite honest with you. I don't know. And I don't really understand the baseball analogy too much, but I'm going with the flow. I was a last-minute addition. Richard Askham was supposed to be here. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to attend, so I got called up.
Off the subs bench?
I must have been a sub or a reserve, I don't know. But it's been fantastic. We had a media day on Tuesday, and we got to sit down with all of the OEMs and the software partners, and it's a bit like speed dating in essence. But it was, again, very, very good to hear what they're saying, what they're bringing in, what their beliefs are around AI. Human sustainability was a big talking point, and what the future looks like, especially for America. I've got to say, it looks quite good. Again, labels and packaging, manufacturing looks very strong, but everyone's looking over their shoulder for the global politics, aren't they? So tariffs, for example.
Yeah, well, exactly. And I think as well, we should also point out that it's now an award-winning media day. I think Mark and Amanda would want us just to drop that into the conversation.
Well,
but it was a good day, well attended.
Yeah, it was good, and I think I personally like this show. I think it's a very good show. I used to love working on this show for Infigo. We had some great events here. I think they are changing it every year. They're trying to do something new, something different. And I think bringing the media in, like you were there, obviously Morton was there as well, and we were there a day ahead of the event, and the OEMs were able to address us, and we were able to speak candidly with them. And I think that's how the exhibitor can get value from their investment from the show, by having that extra day before the craziness starts, all the noise. They can actually pitch in a room. It's kind of like the summits where you go into the closed room and you do a pitch. It was a bit like that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was, although there was more of us in the room. So
Yeah.
I think that should be the model for most events going forward.
I agree.
Invest in the media, and then the media will invest in you, right?
Exactly that. And it seems to be working. The aisles are packed. Just touch on also as well, you're involved with Sheep for Brains.
Yeah.
Just give us a quick overview of that.
Okay, so Sheep for Brains is a mental health and wellness, I guess you say charitable organisation. We set it up last year. I say we, Jessica Kohler of GPA, Dave Rosendale of Mindfire, John Bailey of Precision Proco. It's a labour of love at first.
Yeah.
You know a little bit about it. We did an event at D-Scoop.
Yeah.
We're hearing that mental health wellness is a massive issue in the industry. We knew that anyway, which is why we kind of started the organisation. But we've opened Pandora's box now. So part of the reason why we're here, we have, I think, some interviews booked today with some other media partners to kind of spread the word.
Yeah.
We are facilitators, we're not experts, and we never wanted to be. We just wanted to get the right resources for the right people.
Yeah.
And that's it in a nutshell. We're basically mental health for everyone in print.
So you want more information, Sheep for Brains on LinkedIn,
Go on LinkedIn. It's a private group. It has to be private because the content that we're sharing is very raw, very authentic, but it has to be because it's all part of the process of admitting, first of all, we have a problem, right?
Yeah.
So that's the plan, but we need to get the word out now, and people like yourselves are helping us spread that message.
Yeah.
The work will never be done.
No, and it's a great initiative, and
Yeah.
the best of luck with that. And finally, you joined Printing Connect Online.
I did.
I think about 6 months ago now.
I did.
Thank you for your support on that.
Thank you.
I know that we're doing an awful lot to support you,
Yeah.
but you were saying to me yesterday that you're getting quite a bit back from it now.
Yeah, I am. Well, I used to use you before as a working from my previous role, and also some of our customers with Digital Ink. We always promote you. We promote you for the very simple reason: the amount of reach you have.
Yeah.
And in this industry, you want to find the right targeted data for the market. And actually, I have to say, it's very hard to find someone as well prepared in terms of your data segmentation.
Yeah.
And that's the main reason. It was a
It's the
no-brainer.
global reach.
Global reach, but also finding the right people at the right time. You're proactive with sharing what we do.
Yeah.
And so even if I forget to tell you that I've done something, you will do it and you
content
share
team
it,
pick it up, yeah.
which is great. So the algorithms, the digital footprint is fantastic. And we put one of our clients on there last year, and they won't admit it, but they got really good return on it, because we know they did, because the results, the numbers speak for themselves. So I would urge anyone, it's not a huge amount of money, but I'd urge anyone, if you want to get your brand out there or your product out there, invest that little bit of money into it, and
Brilliant.
it's a no-brainer.
I'm glad it's working for you.
No, thank you. We really appreciate it.
Chris, as ever, it's really good to catch up
Thanks,
with you.
mate. Up the
And I'm
darts.
sure up the darts,
Up the
and
darts.
maybe we'll have a little cerveza at some point.
Sounds good. Thank
Cheers.
you, mate.
Thanks, Chris.